Wait, is that Type Soul?
それなのになんでこいつを叩き潰したいと思ってるんだ。
Hey man, I know it's been a while, but Type Soul is actually finally coming back to Roblox. You could either be hyped, you could hate on the game all you want, bro, but Roblox needs to be saved by an actual good game. Everybody's tired of playing Jujutsu Infinite and all these shitty games that people keep dropping. We're about to go ahead and get into everything coming to Type Soul in depth, sneaks, everything. Smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. Type Soul's back and so am I. Now, I'm not even gonna lie to y'all boys, we got a lot to cover in this video. Make sure to stay tuned near the end as well, because I actually did go ahead and talk to Cetro, bro, about the game, about some of the things, explaining how Hellverse is going to be, talking about whether or not we're still going to be getting dungeons and everything else in the game. But there is a lot we have missed out on, especially if you haven't been keeping up with Type Soul. Fullbringers will be coming to the game in this update. Hellverse will finally be coming to the game with multiple layers, which we'll talk about. But if you guys like Deepoken, you're definitely going to want to stay tuned for this update, man, or this release, whatever you guys want to call it. But we are getting a whole lot, and we are getting true hybrids as well. Y'all just stay tuned, man. Let's go ahead and get into it. Now, personally, I think the devs actually locked in. Not only did they shut down the game and their bread is absolutely gone during this time period, but they've actually been working on a ton. As you guys could see in the sneaks, we got new pop animations. They've reworked a lot of things, and Cetro even told me himself that it is not just things that people didn't ask for, but reworks that people actually wanted in the game. Ranked is being reworked, Clan Wars is being reworked for real, as you guys saw in the intro. It actually looks pretty insane that the game is overall going to be a lot different. There's new maps in the game. Dungeons shall maybe still be coming to the game. I'm not sure about that being on release, but what we want to focus on is Hellverse. You guys have to be excited for this, because not only did a lot change, you won't be able to wipe, don't worry guys, but there is going to be a layer system just like Deepoken. And hey, your boy loves playing Deepoken. So let's go ahead and talk about what me and Cetro got into. So obviously we've been getting a lot of more sneaks, so I just went ahead and hit up Cetro and told him if there's any details or sneaks or anything that he could let me know that I could go ahead and spread out to y'all that maybe the public just doesn't know yet, but I'm gonna be that messenger. So he asked what I wanted to know. I wanted to know mostly about true hybrids, because I'm actually pretty excited for that. Before the game got shut down, hybrid races were like the newest thing in the game. So getting things like Vasta Rage and stuff is going to be tough. And then I asked, what's hell going to be like? What's the quest to go down? How are you going to be able to go into hell? And will there still be a layer system being used in the game? Because obviously a lot of devs got fired and a lot of stuff happened, so we don't even know what Type Soul is looking like right now. It could be a completely different game for all I know. He went ahead and explained this long ass paragraph, man, but we're gonna go ahead and read it. True hybrids are basically a hybrid's true form. So the SR1 is going to be Vasta Rage, and the Quincy Car and Vasta Quinn will each have their own versions of Vasta Rage. And what's hell gonna be like? To even get to hell, you are going to need to do a couple things before getting to hell, or layer slash ring one. Hey, layers in the game, y'all already know. We're about to be going crazy on this, bro. I'm sure people know the quote-unquote highway. Some people speculated that it's the highway to hell, and Cetro is confirming that that is the case. Hell itself is an endgame arena. It's going to have its own mobs roaming around with a bunch of endgame quests and things like that. And yes, there's more than one layer in the game, but it's not just hell dropping in this update. It's a lot of reworks, much needed reworks, not the ones that nobody asked for, and just general content as a whole, since that's what the game was lacking. Stuff for people to do once they max out their slots. Actually expanding on the things people like, and change the god-awful systems that made ranked and clan wars unbearable. Also, they fixed how people needed a clan to play clan wars. This is big stuff, guys. You're going to be able to queue up with randoms with other people. You don't have to have a full squad of 5 or 6 people in order to play Clan Wars, and I'm actually pretty excited for this because it'll make it more playable for everybody who doesn't have somebody to play with, because you guys all know it gets lonely in Type Soul, man. But anyways, general content as a whole, since that's what the game was lacking, stuff for people to do, and they're trying to expand on things, and you'll be able to get a ton of new drops. There will no longer be things that are locked, like, oh, you need 6 people to play Clan Wars and that's the only way you could get this weapon. That's not how it's going to be anymore. And it seems like Cetro actually went through a different phase and is taking the community seriously, especially with the game dying, of course. That's kind of what you have to do. But I could say that this is a really good look for Type Soul. Aside that, he said he can't really leak too much. I still had a couple questions though. So I confirmed with him, can you queue with other players? He said yes, you'll be able to queue with anybody and not just your clan. And then I asked about dungeons, because that is what we were expecting before the game actually finally shut down. He said dungeons was something that Lonray wanted to push. For those of you that don't know, Lonray, I'm pretty sure, is fired unless they rehired him. I'm not too sure about that, but it was hyped up. The community expected it, and their expectations will be shattered if it's not added. So Cetro is taking that into account, and he still will be working on dungeons and make something happen. It might not be exactly what it was before or what it had planned to outcome like, but we will still be getting dungeons, and it's going to be a gigantic update. There will be a testing phase. That is the biggest thing I wanted to know, because I didn't want them to just release this shit. It's a complete laggy disaster and everybody quits the game. So he did confirm that there will be testing. I'm not sure exactly how it's going to work. It's probably going to be the OG Soulians, content creators, and things of that nature. So you guys will be seeing it here on the channel. So smash that like button and subscribe, boys. But let's see what else. What else do we talk about? Cetro said that he doesn't want another cultivation repeat, releasing way too fast because people just want the game out and they want money. And he said, even if one player is playing Type Soul, I will still update it. If that's not a W owner of a game, a head lead developer, bro, that is definitely what you want. If this game has 80 players, if it has 90 players, 100 players, and doesn't reach the expected maybe like 10 to 20k players, he will still be dropping updates on it. And hey, I can say for sure, you guys let me know in the comment section if you think I'm wrong, but there's going to be over 10,000 people on Type Soul. It might even be a crazier number, but we're just going to go ahead and keep it slim for right now while the hype isn't too big. You guys let me know what you guys think. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and leave your comments down below. I'm going to see you in the next one. It's your boy, Elixo. I'll see you next time. Peace.